hopefully that's better. I'm pretty sure you hear a background noise, just my AC. Gotcha. Let me post my link. Still trying to figure this out. Oh, there we go. Alright. So now, do this. Maybe. Hopefully that works. Yeah, it's like I said, it's my AC unit. I'm kind of in the garage and it's kind of hot here, so I have this little AC unit, and then I got this little thing, you know, to get it all done. But hopefully, yeah, indeed, I agree. I love it. I just, I did kind of cheap out on the microphone and all this other stuff. Thank you. I very much appreciate it, Mr. Huge Jars. I love that name. I like saying it. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So this is just like I said, I'm in the garage. It's a neat little setup I got going on. So hopefully, it all turns out. I did post the link to the Google Meet if you wish to join, because I'm doing it through Google Meet as opposed to doing it through Discord like I was thinking about doing. But if you don't, if you can't, if no one can join that Google Meet, then I guess that's okay. Um, but I just wanna, like I said, it's my birthday, and I just wanna have just interesting conversation. Maybe somebody, you know, yeah, I get it. I'm just like I said, but yeah, I just it's a little delayed on the computer, I guess, but it's cool. So yeah, I just seen a couple interesting things that okay, I posted it here. It says it's right here on the live chat thing. Sorry guys, I'm a smoker. It's the meets.google.com/letters. But yeah, just want to have some interesting conversation. I do want to, like I said, I might just pop these into Discord in case somebody wants to do what I like to call a drive-by stupid, where they just literally just come in and say, "Oh, no, that's stupid," and then leave without any explanation. Those, I think those are funny, honestly. But yeah, I just want, like I said, it's a it's a birthday kind of stream, so I don't have any scripts or anything to really go by. I kind of just want to, hopefully someone will pop on and I can get someone to join, and maybe we can just have a chat. Oh yeah, well you see, I didn't put a description. That was me. um, I just decide, like I said, I decided if anybody's gonna be on here, I will definitely link your description or your channel into the description for sure, because yeah, as a matter of fact, I will be wound up doing that throughout this whole, just because I want to say thank you and hopefully show some some people some love, um, hopefully we'll get it figured out. Yeah, I did post the link in the chat. It's it's under my thing. It says to join the meeting, click, because I'm using Google Meets. I'm not using Discord. I was gonna use Discord, but I wasn't sure exactly which one to do. I really wanted to test out the Google Meet thing because I literally just learned it. So, I mean, I wonder why my thing is going so slow motion. I mean, my internet speed isn't bad. Would you like me to post? I'll post it on your Discord also if you want. Here, let me do that. Mr. View. So that, like I said, anyone can join. So there we go. I posted it into your Discord. Yeah, I put it into Discord just now. In your general chat. Sorry guys, yeah, I am a smoker. It's not a very good habit. I honestly agree. I always tell, my nieces and nephews and all my friends' kids, hey, don't start smoking. It's not a good habit to quit. That's weird. I just posted it in general. It says I'm 90. It says to join video meeting, click the link. I could yeah, let me send it to you. Oh, so then you know what? Hey, should I redo this on Discord so that it'll help everybody? It'll probably work out a little bit better. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll do it through Discord. So give me 1 second. I'll end this stream and I'll go into Discord because I can send the link to Discord or to my Discord. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, because it doesn't tell me when people are trying to join. So, I got more options. Oh, here we go. Bam. I got you in. Hey there, can you hear me? Oh, he left. Okay. Yeah, I wound up figuring it out. Isn't that something? But, oh, there you go. You're back in. Let me check, see if you're muted or not. Doesn't say you're muted. I can't hear you though. Wonder why. Oh, this time around, I know exactly why. Hey. Oh, I guess it's not it either. Yeah, it says Realtek audio connected. You're not muted, are you, good sir? Because it doesn't seem like you're muted. Alright, so let me try to oh, you know what? I think it might have to be with OBS. Yeah, it might have to be with OBS. Hopefully that works out better. No, still nothing, huh? Yeah, I don't, hold on. I'm getting to the bottom of this foolishness. I really like using these screens. Maybe, oh, you know what? This might, maybe if I just unplug. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you heard me.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. Happy birthday, mate. How are you?
Oh, thanks, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm doing well. Like I said, I'm trying to figure all this out. I really wanted my first live stream, like true live stream, to be today. So I was trying to get stuff prepared, and I was just, yeah. How are you
No, no,
doing?
it's all on learning curve, isn't it? So,
Yeah, it's a little technical, but I think I can get it down.
cool.
Yeah. How are you
So
doing?
you're not cool at the moment. I'm all right. Got a touch of a bit of a cold, I guess, head cold.
Oh
Other
no.
than that, can't complain. Don't want to listen anyway.
Right, I understand. Man, the being not feeling that way kind of sucks. So I seen you posted your newest video, man. Can you want to just kind of dip into that a little bit?
Yeah. So back in May, I thought we've got an opportunity. A lot of flirts say that if we can show that the stars you see from all three continents, apart from Antarctica, that are in the southern hemisphere are the same, then that proves that the AE map and the all that sort of thing don't exist because that only happens on a globe. It would never happen on a disk. Um, so, because South America and Western Australia on the AE map are facing in completely different directions. So if they're seeing the same stars, then clearly it's not a disk.
Right.
And you can imagine the disk sort of folding over to become a globe. And that's how they see the same stars. Um, so I thought, well, if we can get people from South America and Western Australia in particular, and cream on the cake would be from South Africa as well, and get them to somehow film the stars that they see at the same time, put it all on the live stream so that it's proof that it's all at the same time, that gives you that information, and therefore we've basically proven that the globe is not flat, or at least
Right. Right. I
they
mean,
can't use that excuse. Um, so, yeah, go. Your live stream, mate. You talk.
Oh no, no. Like I said, I want people to join so that because this isn't just for me. This is for I do hope a few people would see what's going on, and just kind of like interviewing, kind of just talking to some of your content creators, just because it can't always be about flat Earth stuff. Honestly, I don't believe it can. Everybody has different opinions on stuff, and like I like to just
No,
learn
no,
about the people. So I mean, no, that's all. Yeah, I do want to make sure that you get what you
yep.
want to get in your channel, like get your channel up and going or whatever. Want to make sure that you get maybe another subscriber or two if it's possible that I should get any, man. I think I got like 7, so
Yeah.
I'm shooting for 10 tonight.
Well, I'm one of them.
All right.
Anyway, so what this video is about is that I needed people from all those places, and I got people from West Australia, I got people from Africa. I didn't get anyone from South America, and I sent emails to astronomy clubs and things like that, but I didn't get any response. Steve Skeptic said he had relatives in Argentina who might be involved, but I don't get to hear back from him.
Right.
So I was basically saying that we might have to postpone it to next year because there's about a 2-week period every year where the nights are long enough to have darkness on all three continents.
Oh wow.
So that's because the way the solstices work.
Mhm.
So we still got about a week to go, I guess. And in response to my video this morning saying, well, we probably will have to leave till next year, I've had at least 2 people say that they're from South America and they might want to be involved. So we'll see where that goes. So we might still want to pull it off.
Man, I'm definitely looking forward to that. That sounds like an awesome idea. Exactly. And
Yeah.
the thing is that like just imagine you guys putting in all this work, and I know I mean a lot of times, yeah, it should be about what you're interested in, what you're doing, but trying to prove these to some of these flat Earth people, man, they're just gonna be like, oh well, they're gonna make some excuse up for it not to be valid. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yes. And you expect that, but it's not so much the hardcore people we ever aim at. We've got to aim at the people on the edges. Like when Flat Earth sort of took off about 5 years ago, a lot of the people who were pulled by it were the younger people, because they don't have enough experience and knowledge yet to understand that that's unloaded nonsense. And through Debucker's video,
That's pretty much why I'm doing this. Like I said, for me personally, why I'm gonna be doing like little experiments and actually trying to learn stuff from, because I see different actual like professors on here who are willing to actually start doing math with
You
people.
like Professor Bell?
Yeah, oh yeah, man, he's one of the greatest, man. He's funny, and even conspiracy cats, man. He's a teacher, so I mean, the way these guys teach is way different than the way I learned, just stemming from the fact. I mean, more than a lot of it was my fault, but I just didn't feel like the teachers were engaging enough, so I got bored.
Well, yes. There are teachers and there are teachers, aren't there? So,
Yeah, absolutely. That's why all that like that's the whole reason why I want to do this. And if
like any profession, really.
right, and I mean, but my I don't want my channel to just be strictly about that. Like I'm gonna have something. I kind of got like a full schedule. I kind of want to adhere by more like I pretty much have the premise of what I want to do. It's gonna be like anime Mondays, talk shit Tuesdays, and then Wednesday. I forgot what Wednesday was, but Thursdays is game on. I want to live stream like me playing a couple of video games. And it's just I kind of want it to be all over the place. Friday's gonna be strictly for music and just things like that.
Okay, cool. It's always good to have a plan.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wish. I hopefully I can adhere by it, and just because I am writing scripts, and I am finding that it is a little tough to write these scripts, but I wasn't very good at English.
And it's always, yeah, some things are good for scripts, some things aren't. I find a lot of things, uh, sometimes I just speak off the cuff because it's more about how I'm feeling about things. But where I want to actually communicate information, then I write a script for it. So
Right,
it's just a
absolutely.
matter of what it is. Horses for courses.
Right, absolutely, and I mean I believe that and I get that. So maybe a couple of them will just be unscripted, especially the music ones, because basically what I'm gonna boil down to is I got a bunch of songs on a bunch of songs that I haven't heard in a long time, and I was listening to them and I just picked like 5 tracks that just gave me the feels, and I was just like, all right, these are the tracks that I'm going to talk about.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, like I said, like for once, like when I consider Talk Shit Tuesdays is probably gonna be one of those days where where I just want to invite people to just let's talk about what these people let's try to imagine their worldview and how they do this and why they do this, and just try to get a little bit psychologically into it, just to because I can't see why these people hang on to these notions so you know passionately. I mean, I get it, passion's cool, but when you're proven wrong, it's okay to be wrong.
Well, I'm a fair bit older than you, and that's something I've thought of for a long time throughout my life. It's only sort of in recent years that I've sort of get it. They sort of emotionally invest themselves in an idea, and their brain gets wired to think that way, and they just reject everything else. And I'm not talking just flat Earth. I see through business throughout. People sort of stick to a way of doing things because it works for them, but the fact that the rest of the world moved on sort of escapes them, and they don't know how to change to that. Um, and I see that all the time. It's just uh, people who are locked in that badly basically have to throw it all away and start again.
Right.
Um, and they're not going to do that. That's a huge emotional investment for them.
I get it. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. It's just, yeah. I mean, I guess tearing something down all the way down to the foundation is kind of something you it's really hard and really difficult to do. I mean, I know that much for sure, but now I feel like I can at least admit when I'm wrong. If I'm wrong to somebody, saying, that's why I like to try to say something like, don't quote me on this, or just take this with a grain of salt, whatever the case, you know, just to make sure, just to leave room for possibilities of me being wrong.
Well, I think psychologically people do what they think works for them,
Hmm.
and they can be wrong about that too. And I think people who never admit that they're wrong, well, that's textbook narcissism. And they think that works for them, but they show weakness by admitting they're wrong. But
see, that makes a whole lot of sense to me. It's just sometimes I just look at this and I'm just like, okay, these guys are getting so upset, and it's kind of funny, but why do they think this way? And then I always go back to, you know what? Sometimes I used to do that too. I used to do that a lot. So
Yeah, I think every human being goes through that at some point. It's part of growing up. It's part of figuring out
right,
who we are and how we relate to the world.
right,
But
absolutely,
some people just only go so far and then don't go any further, and that's why it's a regressive way of approaching the world.
right. Yeah, it's just kind of leaves it at a standstill, and I don't even, like I said, I don't even find it at a standstill. Honestly, it's just more of like a little bump, like you're riding on a bike and you hit a little rock and it just kind of swerves you for a minute, so you kind of get spooked.
And it teaches you not to hit the rocks in the future, and therefore you have a much smoother ride. And
Right, or
as
yeah,
you've learned from that experience, you get it wrong.
ab-
Whereas the people we're talking about don't do that. They just keep hitting every bump.
and they keep hitting the same bump. This is why I don't know. For me, it just seems like there isn't a whole lot more debating of these things going on, just from the simple fact that I just feel like maybe some of our content creators are having trouble finding people to do these discussions.
Oh, you mean from the other side?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's also very hard because, especially once you're a well-known content creator like Mr. Team Skeptic and Mr. Fight, they are very good at their jobs, and they not to mention, but and it's hard for them because they're so noticeable, they're so like they have a lot of subscribers. When you look up stuff that gets debunked or just about anything stupid in general, there's someone to pretty much watch. So they see these people on these forums maybe trying to get someone to just try to give us a chat, just try to say, hey, if you got evidence for this, please show it to us, we want to see it. And then it all just comes out to be the same stuff. But I mean, like, I don't know, maybe a couple of times all I heard was we were supposed to have a discussion. Like, okay, well, yeah, this is kind of a discussion. It's a heated argument, but it's a discussion.
Yeah. I think the main reason they have trouble is that it's really people, Plurps, we're talking about as an example, I guess, um, they must know at some level that they're wrong. They just don't want to admit it. Because if they were absolutely certain in their point of view, they had the evidence to back it up, genuine evidence, not that couldn't be refuted,
Hmm.
they would go on because they've got nothing to fear. But the fact that MTFE, he's sort of gone through all the regular guys, and they've all proven to have absolutely nothing. And now he's sort of getting scraping the bottom of the barrel somewhat, and they keep running away because they know they're just going to get wiped out because they have nothing, and that's what I mean. They know that they don't really have any basis for their point of view,
Right.
and they don't want to change the world. And I don't blame them, but that doesn't really. That should be a wake up call to yourself that okay, I can't, I don't have any confidence in my point of view to actually defend it. Surely that should be a warning bell saying, okay, well something's wrong with what I actually believe. But they don't because they'd rather live in their fantasy
Yeah, I know,
or pantomime as such.
and that's just one thing that kind of irritates me about that is that they actually, like, I used to not think that they didn't prey on people. I just thought that they just give out whatever information and whatever person would take in whatever from it. But I've been, after watching a lot of these debates and a lot of these flat earth videos and debunk videos, even the debunk videos, they just, they seem to prey on people. Like, I mean, I I personally, like, I do have my mental illnesses aren't really like, you know things like that, like autism or stuff like that. Mine is basically just depression and anxiety, but they prey on people who have these kinds of the anxieties and depressions and stuff like that don't really know that they're questioning everything, and now, you know it's just they just prey on these people that don't really have an answer, don't have nowhere to go or nothing to do, and they give them the wrong answer and tell them to fight this answer with all of your heart, with all this basically is your life now. And I think that's wrong. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, but like I said before, people do what they feel gives them an advantage of some sort or a benefit of some sort, and they obviously feel um, by fighting for this ridiculous cause that they feel better. Anthony Riley's probably a good example. Being a lawyer, you have the mindset that you're going to win no matter what, and by defending the completely indefensible, he just proved to the world that he's a good lawyer. The fact that it's indefensible sort of escapes him, but you know.
I didn't even think about stuff like that. Well, I kind of did, but sometimes I'm just like, well, I don't really know a lot of these guys' personal lives, but wow, he's a lawyer. I mean, I get the notion to where you're the lawyer, so I'm guessing that if they can
He's
prove,
not anymore. He's not really.
oh, okay, well, he still went to law school, man. I would imagine then, correct?
Yes, yes, but he's never worked as a lawyer, or
Ah,
at least he's never advised that when he worked as a lawyer.
right. And the thing is that a lot of people try to attribute that kind of like judicial system to science, science. I found that a lot. Like I was watching a debate where they mentioned something like that, and I was just like, I was thinking to myself, well, it's not a judicial system, it's science. Science can be falsified.
Well, it also has a different. Um, Legal has a different standard of evidence to science.
Hmm.
Science is a lot stricter, whereas legal is about probability and reasonable doubt.
Right.
So it's a completely different approach to it. Science has to say, okay, given all these situations, what holds true, and that's whereas the legal profession you're saying, okay, is it likely that this person picked up this knife in this situation? Well, it's possible, but it's also likely that this person did it too. So it's a completely different approach to what is true.
Right.
And to apply legal to science or vice versa just doesn't work. You can use science as a tool for legal, but you can't use legal for science.
Right. That makes a whole lot of sense to me personally. They're just two different things, and not to mention, like I said, I don't know. I'm okay with the fact that science can be falsified. Hey, man, if we were wrong, we were wrong, and that's fine. And science seems
Yeah.
to dictate this. Like, hey, you know what? That's not exactly how things were. Like that argument, how everybody tends to think that Einsteinian relativity destroyed Newton, and people just don't say no, don't seem to think no, they didn't destroy it. What it is that it's just expanded upon it.
Yeah, well, Einstein, Newton explained the what, and Einstein explained the why, the theory of gravity.
Right.
And before Newton, there was Aristotle for 2,000 years, and he was wrong. So history of science is proving things wrong and moving on to what's more correct, or more demonstrably correct. So that's why it's always funny when experts say, oh, give me a demonstration of why this is true. All of science is a demonstration. Every single time we come up with a point of view, we've done that demonstration. And the process has integrity, and you can rely on it because it has that integrity.
Right.
It's really funny when they say, "Oh, you got to demonstrate it to me." Well, have you even looked into it? Anyway, that's the worst. You can get me cranky to talk about this too much.
Right. So I think they're saying we're having a problem with not being able to hear you. Now I'm trying to adjust this. I'm on OBS itself, so I'm trying to get this all figured out. You sound fine to me personally,
Yeah.
but
Well, I had trouble hearing you on YouTube. You were
right,
there, but you're much quieter than you are right now.
right.
So maybe it's sort of compounding. It's like bringing me into that same system. I don't know.
He told me to tap my mic, so
You. Oh yeah.
I'm just yeah, Mr. Owl is just Thank you. Um, yeah, like I'm trying to, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out this, the way this all sounds.
What I was saying, go to your audio mixer in OBS.
Okay, audio mixer in OBS. Okay,
The
alright.
output volume needs to be working.
Right, it says, it shows that my desktop audio is not, which I figured would be correct. It says my mic is working. It says video capture device. Oh, should I open one of these ones up? Maybe that might help. Oh, yeah. That should work. Hopefully that's better.
Well, I'll talk. Can anyone hear me in the chat? John Botthole, can you hear me?
He says, go to audio mixer in OBS, make sure the output volume is working.
He should be a little bit behind. The chat should be a bit behind us.
Yeah. It says, looks like your webcam mic is picking up everything. Really? That's interesting. No, I deliberately disabled my webcam mic, which is my phone. I'm using this one, so I don't know if. And then it says, please check video resolution, current resolution. Okay, I'm okay with the resolution. Go ahead. It's giving me all these warnings saying check the video resolution. Stream status is good. Suggestions. Stream current bit rate, blah blah blah, is higher than the. Is it because I have everything on my OBS? Oh, is it? I thought I didn't deliberately turn this off. Because it says everywhere that my main mic is the one that's plugged in. Alright. Let's check this out.
So can you hear me now, Botthole?
Yeah. Let's see what he says. Yeah, because I deliberately turned my mic off on the webcam, on my phone. And this thing is telling me all these suggestions. So maybe from OBS, the resolution might be too high.
This is your first stream, mate?
Yeah, this is.
This is your first stream, mate? Use it to figure things out.
That's what I'm trying, but I'm also trying to make sure that nobody's bored and nobody's time is wasted, so I just want to make sure everything's okay for everybody. So, let's see. Capture audio. Input capture. Okay. And then, yeah,
So he's saying he can hear me, but only barely.
oh, that's weird. See, I don't know how to adjust that because all my resolution levels are up, and I honestly don't know where I'm picking my sound up from. Thought it would be this, but I don't think it is.
Maybe
It's all connected to the same thing.
Botthole should get in here and so he can talk to you about it.
Yeah, here you want me to send you a link so you can help me figure this out. Let me put a link into your yeah, let me put a link into your Discord so that yeah, there we go.
Well, there's one in my discount, Botthole.
Yeah, I
You
just
probably can't hear me.
he probably barely hear you. I have to check to see 'cause Here it'll tell me when that where he's at. So I sent the link. Now I guess I have to wait for him to get it in. So I'm also guessing like multiple monitors would be good for something like this, correct?
Yeah, so I'm told.
Well, I'm fine with that. I got a TV I can plug this bad boy into, but
Yep. What was so long ago that you couldn't do that?
yeah.
Only in the last, I don't know, 10 years that TV's been VGA cards. So.
Yeah, right. Or yeah, different capture cards. I remember doing it with my Super Nintendo a long time ago.
You old enough to remember tube televisions?
No, no, not to connect it to two televisions, but to using a video capture card in general. One that was just VGA. But yeah, no, I get what you're
I
saying. Yeah.
remember my first television, it was fucking white.
Well, I mean, I even asked my mom. I said, do you remember like back in the day TVs? And she was just like, yeah. And then I was like, and she was just explaining to me, yeah, we had TVs didn't have no color or nothing. I was like, I get that. I'm just, cause when I was a kid, we had a TV that you had to turn the little dial, little knob or whatever, and that's how we changed the channel.
Yeah, to tune into it, yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty wild, and I keep telling my nieces and nephews, you have it so well right now.
Every generation says that to the next generation.
Right? And, yep. And now they're gonna have self-driving cars. They're just gonna be like, man, I miss driving.
Self-driving or self-crashing, who knows?
Who knows? Just regardless. Okay, you sir are muted. Okay, there we go.
I'm muted?
No, no, not anymore. I was saying, Mr. Hole was muted. Hey, Mr. Hole, how you doing?
What up?
Mr. Hole.
What up?
Mr. Hole.
I'm sorry. I try to be polite as I can. Okay.
You are. It just sounds funny. I'm not trying to be mocking you. I'm just
No,
reacting.
I think J.L. Warren said the same thing
You've heard
too.
of Mr. Holt, yeah.
Mr. Hole.
Yeah.
All right, so you're in OBS, right?
Yeah. I can share my screen this way, can I? I'm on Google Meet, so
You should be able to. I think there's a screen share button.
okay. It says
Should be present now,
yeah,
I
your
think.
entire screen, a window, or a Chromecast. Okay, so
Just make sure you hide the donkey porn, okay?
Yeah.
hide the donkey porn, but why? People need to know.
Because you don't want to get a channel strike.
Ah, okay, I guess so. I didn't even choose what I want to share. That's weird. Trying to share my whole screen here. Like you said, this is a. It's not letting me click the share button. Oh, here we go. Okay. So my screen should be up.
All right, cool. So let's go to your OBS.
Please, please. Okay. Here we are. Can you see it?
Yep, I can see your OBS now. On your mic audio, hit your settings.
Okay. Properties, right?
And then let's look at, yep.
Okay. And I
So
just.
change your default to, yeah, your microphone, your two-toner
There
audio
we go.
device.
There we go.
And
That
then
should.
okay.
All right. Hopefully that's a little
Okay,
bit better.
now we want to see what we're coming in at.
Right.
If we're coming at desktop audio or video capture, let's see here.
It doesn't seem like you guys are coming in out of any of these.
Go to the very top because look at your.
Oh wait. Mic, desktop audio.
There.
Yeah, I don't see you guys coming in on any of these. So.
All right, Alright, so did you add, in your OBS, you need to add a NDI source. So go to, where's the sources, the plus button?
See, that's the one that I couldn't do on here, was the NDI, because I don't have that. I tried installing it, but it wasn't going to work. The one that works with OBS is the OBS Streamlabs works with the NDI that I got, because I got the NDI tools.
Well, let's see if we can pull up pull up the other guys anyways. Go ahead. Well, no. Go back to your OBS and click on sources. We're going to see if we can add this Google Hangouts in there.
Okay. Yeah, because what I'm using is the virtual cam.
Right. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to, maybe we can do a window capture, and you can capture what's going on with the Google Hangouts window. So where it says window capture down there, yeah, right there.
Okay, we'll just leave it all at default, because I'm too lazy to name anything.
And then we're
okay.
We're gonna go where it says window. Let's see
Chrome
if we can
Meet.
pull up the Hangouts.
Okay, right here. Meets.google.com. Share your screen. Would be it.
That's not which one we're looking for. Go ahead and click on that. And then we're gonna go to meetgoogle.com. Share your screen. That might be it.
I think it might be it.
But that might be the one to help you capture that.
Okay, so we'll do that.
Because as it is now, everybody can hear on your live stream. They can hear your beautiful, beautiful voice.
Thank you. But they can't hear Mr. Ars or yours.
That might be a plus. Who knows?
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to figure out. So, okay, maybe if I stop sharing, okay, and then I go back to where it was. Oh wait, you're on. Even though I said stop sharing. Okay, so it says video capture device 2. I wonder if they can hear you now. I don't know.
Well, so the video capture device, that's looking for another webcam or another camera.
Or window capture, I meant.
They can hear us. Excuse me. They can hear us a little bit better on your stream.
Okay.
Because your microphone is picking up your audio from the.
Okay.
From your computer.
So then maybe I just need to put
He was tapping his mic and it did sort of make noise.
Yeah, but it's close
make any noise
proximity.
on the stream.
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go
Maybe.
ahead and tap it now. You should be able to hear you now. Because you're coming now. Just check the stream.
Yeah, and it's showing up too.
Yeah, see now. On the stream, it's coming through much better.
Maybe audio output capture or audio input capture.
That's possible. I think that might work.
So then let's do that. Okay, and then we'll go from default. Nope, that one's not gonna work. Just showing my microphones. Huh. Okay. Well, audio capture 2 is not gonna work. Window capture is that. Oh, okay. Okay. So then, all right. I hopefully, because there was a different one on my window capture. There was this Chrome exe Meet, and then the other one was google.chrome. Whatever. So maybe, hopefully, and I can't really check because my phone is my webcam. So I don't know how it would work doing this live, but let me.
Well, you are coming through on the other. Your microphone now is coming through on the stream.
Oh, okay, but we need to hear you guys. You guys are the point of this.
You can hear us a little bit, much better than you could at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Let me see what YouTube says. 'Cause I can check this one out on my phone or on my TV whilst. Okay, just making sure. Ugh. So then I would need to use an NDI source then, correct? It might be easier. Because I'm just trying to do the video capture.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an NDI source.
Because the only one that does NDI is Streamlabs. I don't know how to install it on here. And the other way that I googled it was through this video capture device thing, the virtual webcam. So that's why I was just weirded out. Well, thank you again for the birthday wishes, man. I do appreciate it. It yeah, it's been a pretty chill birthday. It's been a pretty chill birthday. Um, but so what do you got upcoming that we can look forward towards, Mr. Hole?
One more time. What was that?
What was what are you what's coming up on your agenda that we can look forward to?
You know, right now I'm kind of just slowly but surely sourcing some stuff. We've got a couple of big projects on the horizon, both JL and myself. And then I'm trying to source some other videos for just some fun stuff. Trying to get back to more entertainment. I like pointing and laughing at Nathan Thompson and Daniel Pratt.
Yeah,
Those guys are fun to point and laugh at.
yeah, we were just kind of sort of talking about that. Like, we were just saying, like, man, even if there is gonna be some sort of evidence, whatever, they're just gonna like be like, oh well, it's fake, it's this and that, and I'm just thinking to myself like, oh geez, man, I can't believe it. They're just gonna find a way to shoot it out.
Yeah, it's pointless. I mean, they demand, and when you provide, and keep saying nah, then I'm just gonna point and laugh at you now.
That's why it's important not to take the hardcore flirts too seriously. What I was talking to IMF about was that we need to aim at the people who are on the edge. Excuse me. Because like 5 years ago, Flat Earth had a resurgence, and it was mostly amongst the young who weren't educated enough or didn't have enough life experience yet to realise it was just a whole lot of funk, and people were trying to manipulate and fool. And then the debunkers came in and pointed out why it was all crap, and people said, oh, okay, and got on with their lives. That's why it's dying at the moment. But it could resurge at any time because there's always new people coming through, and it's always important to have the truth out there. It doesn't matter if they won't accept it because it's not for them; it's for the people on the edge.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I've never myself been a debunker. You know what I mean? Because I just don't have the scientific literacy that you and some of the other guys have. I've got basic understandings of these scientific properties, so it's easier for me just to point at CC and say you're an idiot.
Especially because his wife tells him he's an idiot.
I got him triggered, man. Oh yeah, that's the best part. But I got Dan. I didn't tell you that I had Pratty Boy in my comment section challenge a live IQ test. Why do I need to do that?
His IQ is not a lie.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I mean, why would I need to do that? You think the Earth is flat? I win. I mean, I've got a better 20 seconds. I mean, everybody needs to do 20 seconds of life.
That's great. Oh, sorry guys, I'm adjusting. It's not that I have bad internet. It's just that I'm using my 5G, and my 5G does not hit vol in here. It says that my stream is actually poor now. So.
Have you got coronavirus yet?
Twice I think, and I think I gave like 3 or 4 people doing these streams. I was thinking Irish Demon might have had it, but no, he's just a goofball.
That darn 5G.
That darn 5G, man, it gets the best of us all the time. And it's funny because I was watching a live stream where they were trying to talk about 5G, but the other guy wouldn't get to it. I think it was on MC Tunes channel, and I was just sitting there thinking to myself like, man, these guys are interesting. He literally did not say, you know, what was going on. Okay, moving. Ah. But yeah, but I do like to try to use the 5G internet, you know, just from the fact that it does run a whole lot better, especially when I'm kind of in close proximity to it.
Yeah.
And you guys were kind of cutting in and out. It said YouTube says that the stream was excellent, but now
What
it's
on
just
earth are you doing? The camera is sort of nowhere.
yeah, exactly.
This feels like a scene in 8mm.
Have we slipped into a wormhole or something?
I think so.
Yep, you're looking outwards through a black hole, so you're gonna see time fly by your very eyes.
Where's Matthew McConaughey?
Oh, he already left. He's already in the future. So, Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, I definitely want him to give me a Lincoln. Okay, man. If I say your moniker correctly, will you get me a Lincoln? All right.
Oh, good old.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to do like a quick, like I said, a little live stream just for my birthday, just to see, you know, say what's up, start getting the gist of doing all this live streaming stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it still says that my streaming status is poor.
It's just the way YouTube works on live streams. If you don't have the exact settings, and if it starts to signal drop even a little bit, it'll give you that message. I don't worry about it too much.
Yeah, I was about to say, because my 5G right now is on par.
Yeah, so it could be whatever you have your bit rates set at, and your
yeah, because it does keep giving me these error messages, but I just cannot. I don't know how to fix them. I don't know if I'd have to fix them through OBS or not.
Yeah, you gotta go through OBS and set your stream settings, your video settings, and your audio settings the most YouTube friendly way, and then that'll fix the majority of that.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of trial and error, and you know, if you click on the errors, it'll tell you, hey, this is what you need, like 100 or 4500 bit rate on your upload or your up down, so or your video.
Yeah.
So you can do it. You can change all those settings, and obviously you can't do it while you're streaming, but
right
before you get in the stream, you'll have that information. So next time you do it, you can.
I can just read through it instead of just pushing, just pushing to just do this ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it would help if I actually had friends. If I had friends, then they would be able to help me. Like, all right, well, I'll call you while you're trying to set this up. Like, hey.
Well, there you go. See, we're here to help.
All right, perfect. So I do notice that on your rockmetaltalkshow.com, you do play music, and actually some of the music is very good to me, and some of it I can go without, honestly, but I like all music. I like all sorts of music. So I am doing I want to do a weekly segment to where I just pick out 5 songs, and I haven't instantly give me the feels. Obviously, my first one, they're going to be the first songs that I just kind of literally fell in love with from what I remember, which obviously my first one is Hallowed Be Thy Name by Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
And
you got to be careful with that on YouTube. The reason why I can do it is because I have a license with a lot of these record companies.
Right.
So you got to be careful on YouTube because they will shut your stream down. So if you live stream it, they'll shut you down. But you can put it in, like if you make a video, you can do that in your video. It'll be, you'll hit a copyright claim. It won't be a strike. Most likely won't be a strike. They'll just whoever owns the copyright will claim whatever monetization monetization comes from it, whatever ad revenue would come from it, they'd claim it. So
Okay. Yeah, I don't like. I might have to try to figure out how, but I don't need to actually put the songs on. I'm just gonna wind up talking about them and saying, hey, if you wanna listen to it, obviously have to give them a way so that they could buy the music.
I
Into
mean,
like
yeah,
the
you can
description.
definitely link them. I mean, you can put them. You can put them in your. Like I said, if you make a video about it, you can put them in there. Um, Live streaming is a little bit different. They might shut you down. They might not. They might just copyright claim it after the fact. Um, it just depends on the. It depends on whoever owns the copyright. So.
Right. Well, hopefully I can get it all figured out. Like I said, once I start doing this for a little bit, I can actually start figuring out, hey, why didn't my live stream go through? Why am I copyrighted? Cuz I have a copyright. I think I have a copyright claim on my last video already. And I understand why though. That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
I put in a copyright I put in a song that's copyrighted even though it's on like TikTok or whatever. I think my niece made it for me,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so that other than that, I mean, and then I have like a little clip from South Park that could be a potential copyright thing as
Yeah.
well. So,
So it's important to notice that those aren't strikes on you. It's not going to affect your channel.
uh-huh.
They won't get you shut down doing that. Try to do as little as possible. You want to have as much original content, especially if you're trying to go for the monetization route
Right.
later on. So the more original content you have, fewer copyright strikes you have, the better you're off. The better off you're going to be. And then sometimes you can go and say, well, this is fair use, and go about it that way. A lot of these places will just scan, like they have things that'll trigger an algorithm,
Yeah.
and then they'll say, we're going to claim it, we're going to claim it, we're going to claim it. And then if you go back and say, hey, no, this is fair use because XYZ, they can go back and say, all right, cool, yeah, that's true, it's fair use.
Yeah. I have to kind of just make sure I redefine and know what fair use is exactly, and
Man, nobody really knows what fair use is exactly. Not even lawyers. Even lawyers will tell you that it's really just a giant pool of gray area.
right. Right.
And it doesn't really matter in the long run, because if a big company wants to take you to court for whatever, they're obviously going to have the resources to wipe you out even before
Right.
that the court has a finding. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those sort of um, on fate sort of thing that we have in our society.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. I would like to make sure I at least get the gist of what I can do, within that regards. Because maybe,
Yeah.
I do say, I personally say I don't want to monetize, but at the same time, people are telling me to do it anyways. I mean, they say that, especially once you get enough subscribers and you're doing the work, then you definitely should get paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: if you're going to generate, if you're going to generate that type of ad revenue for, because Google's going to make, I mean, they're going to make money off of your channel regardless of whether you do or not. If
Hmm.
you're generating enough and they're making money off of you, fucking take your
You
cut.
may as well get them.
Yeah.
Right, right.
You've done the work.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't give Google all the monies, just some of the monies.
Yeah, I mean, they got enough. Google has enough of the monies.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Well, thanks a lot, you guys, for joining me on this stream. I really do appreciate it. I will actually redo my description. I'll put your guys' links on the bottom. No promises because I only got like 8 subscribers now, which I'm trying to get to 10 tonight, hopefully. But yeah, other than that, just trying to have some just random topic conversations and try to. I mean, yeah, we can poke fun at flirts all day, but sometimes it does get a little tiring. So if there's anything
Yeah.
else anybody wants to say, definitely I'm interested in having any sorts of topics of conversation. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Well, you're up to 9 subscribers now, so only 1 to go.
Ooh, just got one, son. Let's do this. But no. So personally, I just finished watching the recent modern day debate on, is God exists or whatever, and my personal opinion is, to me, if you believe in that, that's good for you. As long as you're not a dick to me, I won't be a dick to you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is fair. Everybody should, I believe, everybody should say that. But they were just, it was just a random, and I just always find myself saying certain things when someone doesn't have an answer to it. Like oh man, what was one of the guys was saying something, and I was just giving him, I felt what I felt like was definite answers, but to me it's like, man, I can't say it because I'm not on there and I don't have the money to super chat it, nothing. But sometimes, like, do you guys ever find yourself like finding answers to questions that you see people ask, and you're just like, okay, well, this is a definitive answer, or a respectable answer that you can, kind of get behind, and just try to figure, oh, okay, maybe, yeah, um, about any topic or anything that you guys feel like that, like you have that, like that happens.
Do I ever find myself with the answer to a question in a live stream? Like, for what do you mean?
Well, not just a live stream. Yeah, kind of like a live stream, but you just, or even just a random video where someone says something stupid, and instead of what you call, instead of making like a response video to it, you just, I mean, in order to get to that point, don't you have to think about the answers that you would give?
Oh, for certain. I mean, if you can't honestly look at a question and think about how you could be wrong first,
Yeah.
then how can you have intellectual discourse? How can you be intellectually honest, right? So, if somebody comes up to me and says, "What's two plus two?" Four. I mean, okay, cool. There's no real argument there. But if somebody comes up to me and talking about, refractive indexes or vaccine trials or shit that I think I have an understanding on, but if I go in there and say, "Well, I think I have an understanding, so what I have to say is correct 100%, you can't prove me wrong," well, that's an intellectually dishonest place to come from.
Right.
Because if you can't listen, in my discipline, if you can't present at least two arguments, counter arguments to whatever it is you're arguing for, you haven't done a good enough job with your proof or your evidence.
Right. And and another thing that really winds up getting to me is how a lot of people just seem to think they won the debate.
Here's a problem. Here's a problem that I have with modern day debate and some of the debate channels. It's like none of them go with actual debate rules. They just,
Yeah.
James on modern day debate, he wants to dumpster fires, and I get it. He wants to have the views and whatnot, and that's fine. But it's not a real formal debate. It's really just, he should call them modern day discussions, because he doesn't moderate. He doesn't. You have, if you actually go by, debate rules, it's there. Everything is timed. You have 5 or 10 minutes opening, and then we're gonna ask a question. Whatever. We're gonna take questions from the audience. We're gonna take whatever questions, and we're gonna ask this person this question. You have 2 minutes to respond to this question, and then we're gonna move over here and ask the other person this question. You have 2 minutes to respond to that question, and then there's a rebuttal, 1 minute rebuttal on each side.
Right. It's
And
very, very structured.
it's very structured, and the moderator is to make sure that you stay within your time frame, but most importantly that you actually answer the question.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. And the whole purpose of all that structure is to make sure that everyone gets exactly the same opportunity to make their case.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And those things work perfectly. Oh, hey, thanks, Antecito, man. I do appreciate for the birthday wishes. We're just having a little chat here, just discussing. I am kind of just questioning all the of everyone of their content creators, and they're doing fairly well. And man, I kind of want to get into. I want to be on that level. So if I can be on that level, then I'm gonna try.
Well, from what I understand about what you told me, your channel is going to be, you're going to have like a lot of you're going to do your own experiments and whatnot. Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do
See,
experiments. I'm gonna
that's
do
cool
music,
in
everything.
itself, right? So if you
Yeah.
find like those cool experiments, you can ask the debunker community, and you can ask the flat Earth community what experiments would help convince you one way or the next, and go out and doing those things. I think that'll draw a lot of traffic, specifically with this community.
Ah, gotcha. And yeah, and I mean, the thing is that I'm not necessarily gonna be here to debunk. The thing is, like you said, if I can try to get into some like some of these flat Earth or even just like people who don't really believe that some of these science experiments are what they say they are, and I could sit there and ask them, well, how would you perform this experiment? What would you get from that? And just things like that. I do want it to come from all sorts of sides so that maybe they can look and see, well, wait, maybe we were wrong about this experiment. This guy live stream did like four or five of the same experiments showed the same thing. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And that's pretty much like you said, man. With people on the fence, you know, it can be a very dangerous thing for people to believe some stuff like that. I guess it's very cultish, and I don't, I'm not sure because I never really seen what a cult does or why they do things, but people seem to tend to think it's cultish, and it's just wrong to me that they actually prey on people who don't what was it on just people like people like me who are depressed and don't really know exactly where life is or how it's going and anxious all the time. It gets pretty dangerous. It gets pretty scary, and I don't want people to fall into that. So let's do some science experiments. Let's sit there and let's talk about it all. Let's whatever.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Purpose. It's always good to have purpose and constructive methods of expressing yourself for certain.
Right, and I also find that a lot of point and laughs channels do teach you stuff. Mr. Team Skeptic does teach me, I was learning a fair amount from him and Mr. Fight also. I was like, and then once I started watching a lot of Conspiracy Cats and Professor Phil Bell, I was sold. I was like, man, I missed such a big opportunity on learning this stuff, but I can learn this stuff now. And with me learning this stuff, I can sit there and try to do an equation. And if I have, a guest on here like Professor Phil Bell, he can tell me where and when I went wrong. And I'm not just doing that; I'm projecting that to anybody who maybe has like children or just anybody that's interested in general. Because I believe you're never too old to learn, and it's never too late until you die.
Well, yeah, if you stop learning, you stop growing. So
Yeah, exactly.
And
But
that's why flirts reject everything, unfortunately.
it is.
it just
I
it
mean,
Yeah.
I kind of want to dive into that. I've been tossing up the idea of doing a video on the mental state of people who really just latch onto this.
we were
Well, Craft
literally
Tequila
just talking
into
about.
that.
Yeah, so I thought about interviewing Craft Tequila for it, and then a couple other different people. But I'm curious. So that's really the big part of my draw for this. It's not the science denialism. It's not trying to prove the science correct. I don't need to do that for myself because I believe in the science because it makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I would really like to get into the psychological aspect of it, just as a student of human behavior. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Well, I find it fascinating myself. How can people be so wrong and so adamant that they're right? And so
exactly.
we need to prove that they're wrong. And that to me blows my mind. It's how do you deal with people like that? It just how do they even get into that position? And it's a combination of a whole lot of things. I mean, I was talking to Homer earlier. Um, Everyone always does what they think benefits them the most. The problem is that they can be wrong about what benefits them the most. And if they refuse to accept that they're wrong, then they'll always stick with what doesn't really help them. That's how you get narcissists. And that's basically what's happening with people like Flirst.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean that does seem pretty viable. I mean, because like I said, I can only get address from my personal experience when I was doing stuff like that. I wasn't doing right. I'm not gonna lie. I was not doing right. If it was to the point where I was just fighting, no, that's not what I was doing. Like, oh yeah, it was what you're doing, and in my head, I'm like, yeah, it's what I was doing. So I mean, I get it. It gets to that point where it's not just involving yourself. If it's yourself, whatever, do whatever you want to your body or whatever, believe whatever you want. That's perfectly fine. But when you're sitting there trying to say this is incorrect because you don't believe it, or you don't feel it, or you don't notice it, or you don't, or whatever the case, it's just
Don't understand it, mainly.
yeah,
That,
don't understand it.
yeah, that's the biggest thing. That it's one thing to be skeptical because you don't understand whatever the science is.
Hmm.
It's quite another to say, well, because I don't understand it, it's wrong. Therefore, the Earth is flat.
Yeah,
So
It's actually quite good to be skeptical, and if you don't understand it, that's fine. You don't have to accept it until you understand it, but
right,
actually make the effort to understand it. That's
yeah,
where they stop.
exactly. They stop. They stop once they say, well, I don't understand it, and this other simplified explanation makes more sense to me because I don't understand this very complicated mathematical structure or scientific structure. I don't understand it.
right.
This thing over here makes more sense because it's layman's terms, it's easy, and it says it uses science. So I can believe this because I can understand this. So this has to be true. This other stuff is wrong. Instead of saying, why don't I understand what's going on over here?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When you after you eat, just put the food on the
Is that grandma?
Containers. That's mom.
huh?
Oh, okay.
I'm live streaming right now.
She sounds far too young to be grandma, Mr. Holt.
They're saying they're saying that you sound young.
My ears are bad. Too many years in front of amplifiers.
Say thank
No.
you very much.
My mom says thank you guys. But yeah.
I bet she's younger than I am. Yeah.
Well, she's pretty much in for retirement, so I want to make sure she's okay. And with me and all my medical conditions, I can't really drive or do a lot of stuff with my eye being all messed up. But she likes to make sure that I'm here, and I pretty much screwed her. Like I said, I was a bad kid, so I screwed her over a lot. So I figured, why not give her, what she needs? She cares. I'm here. I'm here. I'm watching her. She's watching me. That's what it is.
Awesome.
But no, yeah, no, you see, I get that. I get what you're saying. That's what I mean, man. It's just, it baffles me. Like, trying to deep down into the psychology thing is probably just gonna be the one thing that's gonna scare me, because I'm gonna be like, oh man, these guys are just like, I don't know. It might lead to a rabbit hole where I don't want to go, honestly.
Stay away from rabbit holes.
Yeah.
Well,
You
yeah,
see Monty
especially.
Python, haven't you, with that killer rabbit in Holy Grail?
Oh yeah.
That's why you stay away from rabbit holes.
That's why you stay away from rabbit holes.
What was it? What was it that Irish demon called kangaroos? Something. What did he call them? He called them velocirabbits. That's what he called
Velocirabbits. That's a good one.
Only if I get you.
I think he meant because they're in great abundance where he's at.
They're great abundance everywhere.
Yeah. I've actually seen a rabbit beat up a snake, like beat the crap out of a snake.
It happens.
I was, well, there, when I showed my one of my friends, she was like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, look. And I showed it, and she was like, she said, that's insane. I cannot believe a little docile rabbit. I'm like, that rabbit was not docile.
Yeah.
That rabbit was full on in attack mode. He was ready to.
So you live out in the middle of snake country, don't you?
Yeah, I believe. I haven't seen a snake.
You got a lot of eastern diamondbacks out there.
Yeah, there are, and there's quite. I guess once you get more towards Death Valley, there's a lot of rattlesnakes that pop up too. Yeah, I personally haven't seen, but I've seen a guy. What is it? He skinned one, cause he's a Native American, so he skinned it in front of me. I thought it was really cool, but a little cringy for a second. But I do like. But the thing is that out here there is a lot of Native Americans out here that I chat with and I talk to, and man, oh man, is it just crazy? No,
Well,
yeah.
I will say that I do look forward to seeing what you do with your channel, especially if you're going to be doing the experiments.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially once I hit 1,000, I know you can live stream from your phone. That's the one where I'm gonna take like my phone and just start doing just the shit. And I definitely got a lot of jokes for that too, because I mean, the one thing I always want to ask like a flurf is that if I take a like if I sat there and take a picture with my phone and I showed it to him, I said, "Is that real or is that CGI?" And it and they're probably gonna answer, "Oh, it's real." I'll be like, "Nope, it's computer generated because there's a chip in here that is taking it and it is and it's showing it, you know."
Mhm.
So I mean that's the one thing that I kind of want to do is just, you know, like I said, I'm on my phone, and hopefully eventually once that sub count comes, I can get a better phone to where it has a better zoom than the Nikon P1000, because I think that the Galaxy S20 Ultra has 108 megapixels. I don't know what the zoom is on it, but that's a
It's
lot.
100. It's 100. It's called Space Zoom. You're in my territory now. That's what I do
Oh,
for a living. It's 100 times space zoom. It is phenomenal. We were standing in the middle of my shop when our Samsung rep came in to demonstrate this 100x space zoom camera, and he picked a billboard that was probably 2 or 3 blocks away. And when he zoomed in on it to one of the letters, it looked as if we were right there, and we just took the picture from 6 feet away. So yeah, that zoom on there is pretty on point.
yeah, but I like I said, I kind of just want to make sure that I have a decent enough camera that'll do that like that straight live, cause then I'll be like, well, it might not be 125 multiplied zoom, but it's 108 megapixels, and it's 100, you know, times zoom, which just it should work excellent. And that, you know, that's why, like, that's the only thing I kind of want to do is just for better equipment, because I did notice that that one drop test that they did with the bubbles, or with the water and the bubbles, and they dropped it and the bubbles stayed in that, you know, just kind of suspended animation till the water thing hit the ground. That one was cool. I want to do stuff like that. And then there's also ones that they have a like plain one, just all these sorts of ones that I just kind of want to do experiments with. Like when I get on a plane, I'll just be like, "All right, guys, what do you guys want me to do while I'm on this plane to show
Well,
you that there's a
don't
right."
ask a flare because they're going to tell you to put a whatchamacallit, a level.
See if it's flat. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, no, no, it's level. It's not flat. It's level, and it's level to the plane, I believe, right? Or is it still level to the Earth?"
Well, good, either way.
Yeah.
What you got to do on a plane is you got to take up the spirit level with you, so you can hold it level across the window, and then take a photo of that with the horizon in the background, and then you
Mm-hmm.
compress the photo from the sides, and that'll show the curve.
Bam, right there.
Yeah, because the level is metal and um, won't change. That'll show that it's not a fisheye lens.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because I do like those one apps that they have when they take the picture and they're looking outside and they say this is where the horizon is, or whatever, that aviation app, whatever it is. That one's cool.
I haven't seen that one. I don't think.
Yeah,
I mean, it
well,
tells you what planes are up in the sky. Is that the one you mean? Or
yeah, well, no, when you are up in there, and there's one, it has like a little intersection, and then there's a bunch of like how like your angle you have to look in order to see the
oh,
horizon,
right.
how much it's
You,
dipped.
you mean the theodolite app?
Oh, is that what it is? That's cool. I want that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's free. I use that to take observations of the Glasshouse Mountains from Mount Gravatt. It's
Right.
a distance of about 80 kilometres, which should be enough to determine curvature. And that's exactly what I do determine. It's a video I'll be doing soon. Um,
Awesome.
but yeah, you can use that. You can tell that I'm looking out at level.
Mhm.
You can see the top of one Glasshouse Mountain, and you can see the mountain behind it, which is actually higher. So
Mhm.
yet they seem to be at the same level because the curve has gone over a bit.
Right. Exactly. And I am going back to Colorado in August. My cousin's having a wedding, so I'm gonna be definitely taking my, whatever I can, just to maybe be like, hey guys, take me up to Pikes Peak. I want to do some shit, and just start
Yeah, so
asking.
from Pikes Peak, you should be able to see New York City just fine,
Yeah,
according to the flat Earth model.
right. That's what I figure. I mean, I don't know exactly how much, to the east the end of it is, but I don't exactly know if it's past the Rockies or not, or if we even hit the Rockies.
On Pikes Peak?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I have to kind of look into
Never
that.
been there.
Yeah, I kind of had to look into that, but no, just like I said, once I get, like, I'll be there. I'll be using try to use some apps and try to just set my computer up to just where I can just be like, look, you know, this is what it is. If there's any questions that any flirts have, we'll be able to answer, and just try to have them, what is it, so that I can manipulate, whatever the results, right? Isn't that how it works? Scientific method? Something to your independent variable and your dependent variable and stuff?
Just make sure you have your Insta CGI and After Effects machines ready to go so you
Oh,
can live.
oh yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. So I can live with lasers coming out of my eyes, and
Yep.
and
Yep.
extra birds floating around, even though they're the little drawn birds that like Birdemic.
Well, birds are fake, you know.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
the batteries.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah.
They're either what was that? One of them. One dude said they were not satellites. They were drones. They were high-powered drones to spy on all of us.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah, yeah. Half of them were
there was
drones.
there was the other lady who said that they're all aliens.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, guys.
Interesting.
I don't want to do this.
No,
I
no.
got to duck out. I got to go
All
to
right,
work in the morning.
all right, man. Take it easy. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you dropping by and everything, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely for helping
Happy
me out.
birthday once more.
Thank you. All right, man. You take it easy. Have a good
All right,
rest.
we'll see you guys.
All right,
See you, man. See you, Mr. Hall.
Mr. Hole. Okay, cool. You left.
So how long did you want to go with this, by the way?
Oh no, I was just, like I said, I just wanted to poke it out and hopefully, like I said, try to get 10 subs. If you got somewhere you got to go, then go ahead, man. Take off.
No,
I'll
really. If it's late for him, it must be late for you, isn't it? Or what time is it there?
It's actually 8:40 p.m. So,
Okay, that's not too bad.
yeah, it's not too late. I don't even have a sleep schedule. I have problems sleeping. I have insomnia, so I was already asleep. But no, I was just, like I said, I just wanted to just stream and just talk, maybe say some shit. I was actually I should have texted Irish Demon, because he did say maybe if he had the time he could pop in
He
just to
should be
say
out of
what's
bed
up.
by now.
Yeah, I'll shoot him a message and see what he says. So, if he happens, it doesn't really show he's up, but if I pop in a message,
You still there?
yeah,
Everything's
yeah.
quiet.
Sorry,
All right.
sorry. I'm typing and I'm trying to concentrate. uh, Words. I need to learn how to properly word. All right. So,
Can I words today?
yeah, I cannot words today, man. It's just it seems to be my thing a lot. It seems to be my thing a lot, honestly. No, but yeah, so yeah, we were just, giving shit about flirts. Like what kind, like, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to do a lot of experiments, man, because science does fascinate me. And I am planning on getting a telescope too, and I'm also gonna try to learn how to do just a little astrophotography. Maybe nothing too like bright and beautiful like some of these nebulas are. But I always wondered, like, if like that. The thing is that when I watch these debates, there's a lot of technical stuff that and real physics, but it just I mean, the mathematics behind it all. Like the thing is that we don't ask for much. We just want the maths. That's it. If you give us the maths, then we can take your maths and we can see where you're coming from. From the flat Earth perspective, right? But they don't give out any maths. They think it's evil.
Well, before maths, you need data.
Well,
Because maths is just manipulating the data into something meaningful and applying it to known laws. But they don't, FTFE always asks for measurements of the flat Earth. And Nathan Thompson was asked that question by MC Toon, I think. And he said, well, we measured it to see if it was round and it wasn't, so it must be flat. That's stupid reasoning. But Nathan Thompson, what do you expect? So,
right, I get it.
Sort of like saying, I tasted my cup of tea, but it wasn't coffee, so coffee doesn't exist.
Right, exactly. And like their whole, I mean, I don't get why they call it, like, who came up with the term the black swan argument? Was it the globe,
well,
the Globers, or was it?
Been around forever. Because it's since Australia was discovered, Western Australia was discovered, and they found black swans.
Yeah.
Because it was such a rocking to their concept that all swans were white up until then, and then they visit Western Australia for the first time in the 1700s or 1600s, and they see black swans. So they had to expand their knowledge base, but they didn't say, black swans are impossible. They
right.
said they're possible because we found some, and that's the reverse of what FLIRFs are doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's one thing that always boggled me was, it like they swear as if we don't give in any margin for error, but I mean, like I said, we don't want a lot. Like, we want math. Like, math will help us try to figure out where you guys are coming from, and that, like I said, that's just really the one thing that always escaped me. We're just like, where FTFE and Mr. Team would just be like, hey, just give us some math that we can work with, and even then having conversations. I think I had my first conversation with an actual first flat earther not too long ago. It was on Mr. Hull's Discord, and this guy was just so weird to me. But it's like we're not that demanding. We just want math. Hell, give us some math and we'll work with it and we'll see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
But
I think what you mean by we want math is we want the ability to predict based on the flat Earth model. Is that
right,
what you mean?
right. Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, and only by the flat Earth model. That's the point. Pretty much every bit of evidence they've ever presented for the flat Earth also works on the spherical Earth. So that's why my Gosh observation, for example, that will work on a spherical Earth but won't work on a flat Earth.
Mm-hmm.
They need to come to us with something that will work on a flat Earth but won't work on a spherical Earth.
Right.
And I can do it the other way around, which basically proves the spherical Earth, but they've never come up with the other way around.
Yeah, and that's just, and I mean, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Just admit that you're wrong.
Yeah.
Even if you don't, even if you're just like, all right, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna duck out and go try to do some of these measurements. Maybe I can see where we're coming from, and maybe you might actually prove yourself wrong.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing because
No.
it means you've learned something.
Yep.
And that means you can grow, and they don't seem to get that.
Yeah, it sucks and it's sad, really, because, and I get it, it can be entertaining, and some of the I do actually, I'm starting to believe that some of these people like are really just doing this just for a little bit of cash, and that's fine, but I don't think you should make your little pyramid scheme, just all about that like that. It's not real.
Aniceto Maldonado wants to get a link.
Oh, he wants one? All right. Let me
You want to put it in your own Discord server? It's probably easiest to put it there.
Well, I could just drop it in the chat.
Yep, do that too.
Right there. Boom. Yeah, no, I do get it. It's just, man, sometimes that's the thing. Like lately, since I've been watching a lot of these debates, I have been what is that word? I've been just kind of looking at certain stuff at certain ways, but it just some the way some of these I'm just like some of these people actually think like this. Like I guess there's someone who is an apologist for racist and I what racism and I didn't get what that meant. Like what does that mean? You know? And
Well, apologists means that they're trying to justify it, basically.
justify it, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for the happy birthday wishes.
yeah, that's what I was saying. I was gonna join. I was talking to you, but
Oh, right, you're Junior.
from Texas, and he's like, "Hey, bro, did I do this right?" So I had to walk him through his amp installation again to make sure he had everything right. He didn't.
He said he didn't.
No, he got 98% of it right. The only thing he forgot to do was scrape the paint off where he grounded the wire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got to be metal.
Yeah, absolutely. It has to be metal, and it can't be stain. What is it? Plastic shit that we make cars out of now. It has to be like in the frame, the ground, right?
Well, not necessarily the frame. You can go through a seat bolt.
Oh, okay, yeah, or something steel or steelish or metalish.
Yeah, just anywhere closer to the frame.
Right.
Because the bodies now are being glued together.
Yeah. Right.
So there's that layer of glue separating the metal panels now.
Right. It's gonna be difficult, but hey, man, that's good.
Underneath the rear deck.
Oh, that's cool. That so what you up to, man? How's everything going? How's life?
No, not bad. It's pretty good.
That's awesome. And what part of Texas did you say you're from?
I was born in Houston, but I lived about 30 years in Fort Worth, southeast side of Fort Worth.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I've pretty much only been to El Paso, so.
Yeah, different dialect over there.
Wait, man. The thing is that everyone thought me and my brother were crazy, but I don't think they like Chicanos down there.
Not in El Paso.
Not
No.
in El Paso.
Not even in San Antonio.
Shit. No, but so hey, man, why don't you give us a little bit about yourself, or just add in a topic, man. We're just sitting here shooting the poop.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. But, yeah, like I was saying, that do stereo installations, I've been doing that for about 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
The level I can achieve is, I'll, shatter your windshield if you got enough money.
Yeah, I had a buddy that does. Actually, I know a buddy that flex glass. That he loves to flex glass.
Yeah,
And
it can be brutal.
yeah.
That I've also done high-rise window cleaning.
Oh, there you go. That's
so
cool,
I've
man.
managed to see a sunset twice. But
Right.
being on the ground, watching it go down, and then taking the elevator 25 stories up to change the light bulbs out on the roof line. And got to see the sunset again. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is like that's always very interesting. I don't even think I've seen the sunset twice, honestly. Even going on planes and shit. It's either been all day or all night.
Another claim to fame is I've been inside Cowboy Stadium. I've actually been in Jerry Jones's personal suite.
Ooh.
I've cleaned every single panel of glass you could think of over there, including the big doors on the sides. I've taken the elevator up inside the television to clean the star.
Mhm.
And the roof. We've been up there too.
That's so cool. My mom's a Cowboys fan. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm a Patriots
I'm
fan.
not either.
Well,
They
my
gotta give me stuff. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm okay.
yeah, right.
Well, you notice you got a Texas Rangers hat? Yeah, I happen to like the Rangers. We clean their stadium too.
Right, there you go. That's really cool, man. I like that. That's very, very interesting.
None
But
of this means anything to me, of course.
That's high-rise window cleaning. You familiar with that?
No, the football I was talking about.
American football.
our football.
Not football.
Yeah, American football is a bit like American English, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I do Americans it seems.
switch between dialects. You know, I can go straight hood on you, or I can come country.
I can come country. That's a good.
Yeah, I know the nuance as well. That's just like they go, I gotta, come at you like Boomhauer,
Right.
It's a gift I've had.
But you know what? I do gotta give it. People from like Europe and the UK or whatever, they can speak English like Americans speak English with the non-accent and everything. I give it to them for that.
Walking Dead, Andrew Lincoln is a walking proof of that.
Right? See,
yeah, he's British.
Yeah, see, exactly. So I give it to them. I give it to them for sure.
Well, they did invent the language, so.
So yeah, only you guys know exactly how to adjust your tone to make it sound similar.
No, but it's also true what like the comedians say about the English or that British accent. Oh my God, dude, I'd fuck you.
Right?
What the hell are you saying? I don't even know it, bro, but it sounds so amazing.
It sounds dope.
They could just make the most weirdest shit sound so fucking awesome.
Right? And that's what I'm saying too. Like,
and we struggle just to sound smart to them.
right? Exactly. But you see, for me, it's Irish. Irish accent always gets my heart, and so does
I'm a Scottish woman, and I work with an Irish person, so I pretty much picked up their lingo real easy. There's a lot of things I'll understand. They're like, I can't believe you know that.
Like, I just get it from context clues, I guess.
So you're another person that's in love with craft tequila, I guess.
You know what? I told her to shut up and take my money for a ringtone of her voice. Just like 15 seconds. I said, shut up and take. I will put a blank check. Okay, I will take a blank check, and you can put any amount on there, and you can have that.
Yeah, no, I just have to like language and the different dialects. I like to be able to pick what part of, wherever they're from just by hearing them talk.
That's awesome. That's very. I wish I could do that.
I've always liked, the accents, the different dialects. How, like, let's take me and Mook, for instance. You're a Chicano, I'm a Chicano.
Mm-hmm.
But, I come from a different part of Texas. If you're raised in El Paso, I come from Fort Worth. We're more Houston style, more Houston flavor.
No. Well, I was born in California, so I'm literally a Californian.
Oh, so
yeah.
You say homes a lot.
Yeah, I say homes and vato all the time.
Okay, well that's gonna be San Antonio Valley. If you go to San Antonio, everybody will sound just like they're from California.
Ah, yeah, true.
Yeah, but you go to like North Central and Houston, we all sound black.
Yeah, I was about to say you do. It did, but you know what? That also came with the whole big the hell was it called? That Paul Wall and Slim Thug and all them. How they brought up like that. Yeah, and I was just like, okay.
Actually talk like that. You're listening to me.
Right. Exactly.
Like whenever I ask for a pencil, I say pencil, chicken.
Yeah.
Stuff like I say it just like a black person would. I've actually had people tell me, "Oh fuck, you're not black," when I show up after I talk to them on the phone.
On the phone.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Yeah, I speak hood. I'm fluent in hood.
There you go.
You should say you are black, but you just had a sudden fright. That's all.
That's a good one.
I haven't been outside in a while.
I ain't been outside in a while. Just be like that.
My uncle is a dentist, and he used to be contracted by the mining companies up in Irian Jaya. You know where that is? That's like the western half of New Guinea.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was about to say that's kind of like over here on this side, eh?
Yeah, so they're Indonesian, of course.
Yeah.
So he learned how to speak Indonesian quite well. And so he went to Bali with his wife and sort of was around the markets in Bali. And he was trying to barter for something or other. And the guy said, "Oh, you speak Indonesian quite well. Where are you from?" And he says, "Oh, I'm from Irian Jaya." He says, "You're not from Irian Jaya. You're white. You can't be from Irian Jaya." And he says, "Oh, yes, I'm from Irian Jaya. I'm a witch doctor. Some days I'm white. Some days I'm black. Today I'm white."
Oh shit.
And the thing is that got him a good discount because the main reason those people do those markets isn't so much to make the money, it's their entertainment for the day.
No.
So he gave them a story, so they enjoyed this story.
That's cool. See,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's actually pretty badass.
Yeah, yeah, that's really cool. Like you could do the same thing. You just get a ringtone like Black Lives Matter all the time and sell that ringtone and be like, this guy's not even black.
Well, I tell people that shouldn't even be an issue, bro. Life
Huh.
matters. It doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah,
They kind of ruined their own brand, haven't they?
yeah.
I kind of hate that. So, I'm actually kind of some Mexican people don't agree with me because simply of how I am. You know, I have friends that are different races and all that. I'm like, yeah, but
I hate
we're
it
not
all the
living
time.
in those times no more. You know, you need to grow up, Mister.
Yeah.
Paint's too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's
You're
really
living in the 50s mentality.
We're all the same race, the human race, so we don't have friends who are different races.
Yes, exactly. We just
Right.
happen to be different colors, just like me. You know, I'm a different color. My mom looks white.
So does mine.
And
Yeah, you know, my mom. I mean,
Everyone
you
has-
look at her. If it wasn't for her black hair, you wouldn't know she was Mexican at all. You know, she's white skinned. She's sunburned. I ain't
well,
red hair.
some white people have dark hair. You know, we all have different characteristics. It's just, you know, some people decide to group those into race, whatever that means. So.
I get it, but the thing is that I try not to take the Black Lives Matter because it is an issue here. That's the thing, like it's an issue here. It shouldn't be an issue here, but
the issue that I have with it is it was started on a fucking lie, dude.
yeah,
That's my problem with it. There was kids acting wrong, you know, doing bad shit. And I always look at it when like people say, well, you know, the cops shouldn't have done that. So why were the cops even called? What the fuck were you doing? Don't sit there, tell me, and act like you ain't the fucking victim.
right,
You're part of the goddamn problem.
right. I mean, yeah, I get that. I respect that. That makes a whole lot of sense. I still think that yeah, all lives matter, but right now our turmoil is is against racism, and it sucks. Shouldn't happen, but people are racist like that, and we just need to.
The thing is, people aren't generally. It's always only just a few bad eggs. It's never the vast majority. Most of us have had that beaten out of us over the last 30 years.
True.
You know, it's just a few louder voices that the media likes to put on TV. That there's always going to be them, no matter what we do. So we're best off ignoring them rather than giving them screen time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and another thing that I can say, because I live in some very bad neighborhoods, you know what I mean? If the cop cars ain't coming by, they're coming by accident.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the helicopter fly by all the time.
Yeah, they don't want to be there.
These neighborhoods, they are literally raising generations of children to hate the police. And yes, I am talking about black people. I hate to say it because it's the fucking truth. But they're raising them to hate white people, period. No matter what.
I'm sure there's some white people and other people doing the same thing, but
Yeah, I got some white friends that do that.
In those areas as well. I've seen both sides of that fence, and it's impossible for me to take a stand.
Yeah.
Because on one hand they're right, and on the other hand they're wrong.
Right.
But they ain't gonna listen to me because I'm the wrong fucking color.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes
sense.
That does make sense.
Your colour shouldn't determine whether or not you listen to. You know, whether or not you've got a good point is what matters.
Right.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. The majority won't hear it, and just those a couple, you know, like you say, the really bad eggs. Well, in my situation, it's the couple good eggs, the ones that actually have a head on their shoulders and can, you know, think critically and whatnot. You know, they're like, oh yeah, shit, you know, you're right.
Right.
But
I don't even know why I believe this.
It's a good point, though. It's not really a racial thing; it's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
You've got to get the culture right across the society. That if everyone's got to respect the police, because otherwise there's no point having a police force. And that's what leads to the cops being so scared that things like George Floyd happen. You know.
Right.
Yes, exactly. It's because of, you know, their behavior that puts the cops on edge. Hello, the cop has to deal with guns and whatnot. You know.
But that's not just
I've been pulled over, and I'm told with a bullhorn and a spotlight and 5 other cop cars, stick my fucking hands out the window with my left hand, open the door from the outside, keep my hands in sight, walk backwards, lay down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And I have to fucking do it because my windows are tinted. They don't know who's in the car.
Yeah.
Period.
Police work the best when in England, basically, when you had the local bobby at each village, and they became part of the community. And whenever the police are a major part of the community, in the sense that they're helping everyone, and they're just there as to make people feel safe rather than being there to watch every move and that kind of thing. The culture is completely different. That's the culture we need. And we need to work towards that rather than the culture we have.
Right. I mean, like I was telling you about my bad neighborhoods. You don't know how many times I've seen that little combat tank looking truck, in my neighborhood about to kick the door down and do a truck bust on somebody.
Yeah.
And they go in full SWAT, full armor, helmets, goggles, the boots, the works, flashbang grenades and smoke bombs. They literally yank doors off. It's like in the movies. It really happens. I've seen it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I've been there. I watch people ace themselves right there in front of you.
Yeah.
I've seen people get shot right down the street. So you want to tell me about being tough, man? I can show you about tough, bro. I got battle scars.
Right.
But that's not what it's about.
No.
It shouldn't even have to be that way.
Nope. I don't believe so either.
And like Hugh says, it's a fucking reality for so many of them. And it shouldn't even be there.
Yep.
Lots of things in this world should be and shouldn't be. It only changes when people decide that they needed to change.
Right.
And that's the point I'm making, I guess. People have collectively got to say, okay, we want something better than what we have. And, okay, a leader needs to come forward and say, this is the vision that we should work towards. And then we work towards that. And that's when things will really change. But until that happens, it's not going to change, really.
Actually, we need a leader to come forward that isn't going to scare their followers into believing everything and doing everything they say. A lot of these guys could be so damn militant. Like, I used to know about this one, he was like a mayor for Dallas for a while, and he was corrupt as shit.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name? John Price or something like that. He was in the news for about 15 years. They finally locked him up on, what the hell did he do? I think he was spending the money wrong. They got him on a RICO charge.
Ooh.
Organized whatever. They managed to get a RICO to stick.
Ooh.
And he's going to prison. Problem is, he was like 60 when they did it.
So he probably died in there, huh? Or he's probably
He's
old.
sitting in there. I don't know if he's dead yet, but yeah.
When you have jobs like that are really tough, because they tend not to attract the best person for the job. They attract someone who is willing to stoop that low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what he did. He did a lot for the community. He was basically about black civil rights, and he was real loud about it. He'd protest, he'd stop traffic, he'd do all kinds of stuff. Only to find out, years later, he's crooked as he's crooked as shit.
Yeah.
And he's been robbing from his people the whole fucking time.
Yep. I think
and
with power, like...
still defend him. Oh, no, the man coming down on him and what. I said, really? He's been taking your money.
Yeah.
And expensive ass gator shoes he wears.
Right.
Oh yeah, he used to be proud of his alligator shoes. About 1,000 pairs.
Oh yeah, most
And
definitely.
I just forget how many fucking suits he would wear on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And
And
that
like,
was taxpayer money, man, just right back into his pocket, and nobody could catch him doing it
right.
for the longest time.
And that's also a thing. Like with power comes corruption sometimes, right?
Oh yeah.
It's almost a rule. The only mitigating factor is character. And character is based on values. And so if you don't have the right values, you won't have the right character. You don't have the right character, you can't resist the allure of power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the little bit of power's gonna eat you. Gonna eat it.
work for a bastard boss, you know? Who
Yeah,
gets
for
a
sure.
bit of power and thinks, oh yes, well I'm better than you, so therefore I can tell you what to do. Well, you can because that's the job, but you can't ask me to do things that are outside the job.
Right.
I don't want to pass the boss too long. I'll fight his ass. Job be damn.
Yeah.
I'll go to jail that day. Won't nobody talk to me like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I'm talking little ways, like go buy me a sandwich or something, you know?
right. No. That is very, like, those are very good, interesting points that, yeah, sometimes these things can be pretty tough to say and pretty tough to hear, but sometimes they do need to be said. Like, I get it, for sure, and I don't feel anything wrong with anybody's position ever at all. I mean, people do have a way that they think. I just think that some of the things that, the reasons behind it, like, you know, the flat earth, anything flat earth to me is just dumb.
Yeah. And just like, I think it was Pothole that said it earlier, you know, the day you stop learning, you know, is the day you stop living.
Yep, day you stop growing. Yep.
Stop living, you know, you ain't growing, you ain't living.
Right.
It's over.
Right.
Nothing I can ever do that will change your fucking mind because you've already given up.
Yep. That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, my mama told me a long time ago, don't waste no time on fuckers like that.
Right. I just think
Let them believe whatever they want. Let them play in their sandbox or by themselves with their fucking toys. Fuck them. Leave them right there.
yeah. I just
I stand on flat earth. You know, I don't want to give them the screen time, so I'm never going to check their channels. Even though I've had 2 channels deleted because of the crap I talk to them. I don't care.
oh wow.
Y'all see the streams, you know, that's all I start doing. I see one acting dumb and I'll just start talking shit.
Yeah, right. You start picking on them, point and laugh, dude. Just
Oh yeah, you know, I've lost many wrenches in the streams. I don't care about the wrench. I'm just there to talk shit because I know I can take it.
right. Right, exactly. And you do kind of have to.
Bro.
Yeah, you do have to kind of get it.
Talk about my mama. I don't care.
Right, yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta kind of have thick skin in order to debunk sometimes, because you're just getting thrashed and berated just consistently. I don't know how.
You turn that into a comment video.
Right, exactly. And all you do, it's I guess it does make it better to just sit and laugh at them when they're just like, you're calling me an idiot? Oh my. Like, I'm an idiot, but sir, you're an idiot.
I got a wish for this, and I've mastered the art of yes, dear. Which means letting them believe they're fucking wrong. Just go with it.
Just go with it. Yeah, sure, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I am a dumbass. Oh, really? I didn't know I was fucking gay. Fuck, I'm glad you spoke to me today. You know?
Oh man, do
That's
you
what
hear?
they have such weird homophobic good. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them.
It's strange.
I don't know why they think the way they do.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I have my own personal like mental issues, but I don't think I would ever join that kind of community like on purpose like that.
Here's my theory on what's wrong with them. They were raised in a dysfunctional home with a mom who yelled to get her way. And they watched her do this their entire childhood.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter if she was right or wrong, just as long as they can yell louder than the other and yell more insults like, he's got a little dick. You know, that's one a lot of women use on all of us. We've all heard it at least once when she's mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or something to them.
No, I get it.
That's what they've grown up with. That's what's wrong with them. And a while ago, somebody thought bullying isn't necessary, and I'm like, yeah, that's the pecking order. That's how us men figure out where we stand.
Well, yeah, and see, I get that. The thing with me is that, yeah, I do believe in stuff like that. I do believe that's pretty much where you need to get your thick skin from, is from seeing other people and they're picking on you, and you just got to learn how to take it instead of just coming out and, whining about it all the time. Like, don't get me wrong, bullies can be bad. Like, it can suck for someone to just, but
You're right. It
but
can be bad.
but I mean, if it's to a point where if I think that if it's to a point where it's only gonna endanger your life, then that's when you should worry. But at the same time, you know, a lot of the time they just
as well needs to step up and stop that, and that's one thing I did too.
yeah.
I wouldn't let people get bullied around, especially like a group of motherfuckers bullying one guy. Come on now, bro.
Yeah.
And want to do that shit by yourselves, or y'all that much of a fucking pussy?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll start fucking with them, and then I'll be like, "Oh shit, we can whoop you." So go ahead, boy. I play football.
Yeah.
I'll tackle the fuck out of you. I may be fat, but I'm heavy like a Cadillac, and I know how to fucking fall on you.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, to where you either see stars or you lose your breath.
Right. Exactly.
I don't
Like
think I grapple.
like that's why some of my nieces and nephews said they have friends. They just always pick on each other, and I'm just like, okay, well, what's the difference between some random person picking on you, you know, for the same thing? Like, oh, because they don't know me. Well, this person didn't know you until you introduced yourself. Why don't you introduce yourself, have them start picking on you, and then start picking back? Like, fuck that guy.
Well, I mean, I don't understand. Is nobody watching Wild 'N Out no more?
No, we don't care about that. Wild 'N Out's trash. It's always been trash. But I used to watch a lot of.
No.
I watched a lot of cartoons.
I know. I remember before it was Wild 'N Out, before Nick Cannon, that show was a fucking bomb. I watched it up here. That's my generation about this shit.
Oh yeah, well I haven't seen any one of those before Nick Cannon, but I was into a whole lot of that battle rap.
It was something else. I can't remember.
Yeah, I won't be able to think of it, but I know I did watch a lot of 90s cartoons, and 90s cartoons isn't really very they're not as politically correct anymore as they used to be.
Nah, try watching the cartoons from the 30s, Bugs Bunny, Merry Melody.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched a lot of that too. I've even watched like the old Superman.
I mean the older ones, not the new ones.
No.
That they remade.
I know what you're talking about. I used to watch the old Superman shows.
Yeah, that was good stuff. It's like Bugs Bunny was always in a damn dress every other fucking episode.
And he always seemed to miss that left in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
No. But
And they would just do the worst kind of physical violence, but make it, laughable at
Comedy.
the same time. They would sit there and beat the hell out of each other, shoot each other. What else did they do?
yeah, and they're supposed to be like rivals, but it just doesn't even seem that way.
That's classic too for physical violence.
Yeah. I mean,
Beat the crap out of that dog.
oh yeah.
And then when the dog would get back on him, or the fucking sheepdog as well.
Yeah. The sheepdog. Yeah. I don't know. I do hope that it does wind up getting better for everybody and everything. But I think I'm gonna end it here, you guys. I do appreciate you guys showing up for sure, man. I appreciate the birthday wishes, and thank you guys for helping me get the stream going. I hope it wound up turning out better. Guys, got anything you want to say before we click out?
Yeah, how old are you?
The rest of your birthday.
Huh?
Just enjoy the rest of your birthday, man.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yep, I'm just gonna I'm gonna sit back and watch some YouTube videos. I did what I wanted to do for work for today, supposedly. But yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm 30. Sorry, I did miss your question. I just turned 30.
Oh, cool.
So not too old, but still I'm
Trio.
yeah, I'm still
Yeah, he's 30.
I'm still 3/4
We gotta throw him over the hill party in 10 years.
right. So I still I've been 3/4 of my life I've been diabetic. Over 3/4.
Oh.
Some people have had it all their lives, but I just think it's just an interesting tidbit that I had gotten it when I was 7, so.
My brother was diabetic, but he didn't need the insulin shots. So I
Yeah.
forgot what he took for it.
My niece is diabetic, She doesn't need shots. She takes the pills.
Yeah, I think that's what my brother was on because he had to test his blood all the time too.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I'll be trying to figure out other ways to set streams up other than just this one because this one did kind of start out a little wonky, but we got there, I think. I'm gonna review it.
When I came back from the fucking phone call, I forgot the video was stopped. That's all. I'm like, I can't hear shit. I'm like, oh wait a minute.
Yeah. I don't even know how well the video is running because on my thing it's showing me. Yeah.
On a fucking shit, I'm gonna say 10-second freeze frame.
Yeah. It's I need to start adjusting.
Yeah, that's gonna be settings. I could not tell you how to do anything.
Right. I'll play around with it a little bit more. So just to get the gist of it, and it's giving me a lot of information how I should set my video and audio and stuff. So.
Yeah, you just gotta watch out for some of them settings so they could be pretty bad.
Right.
Oh, look in there. Pluto may have an ocean under its surface.
Alright.
Wow.
Alright,
I
guys.
got a little Google update and it's some news about Pluto. It might have an ocean on it.
Oh, and I guess there's algae growing in the International Space Station or outside of it. That's fucking cool. That's so cool. I think that is so awesome.
What are they gonna do? Scrape it off?
They did. They had what they did was during a spacewalk they collected it and they sent it down to Earth to have it tested. Well, it turns out that it wasn't from any of the regions where any of the other rockets were. This is just from don't quote me on this one. I didn't read the article, but I seen the article and I hear people talking about it. So I guess it's just they just scraped the algae, they collected it, they brought it down to have it tested, and it wasn't from anywhere where any of the capsules were sent from, like ones in Russia or whatever. It wasn't from any region from that area. So I think that's pretty cool.
Well, have they classified it where on Earth it might have came from?
I like I said, I didn't read the article, but maybe I don't know if they did that, but I think from what I heard is that it's even if it was from somewhere else, it wouldn't really be a prominent thing for it to be, from the capsule or from the thing that it's sent from. So in the general area where it's sent from, it's not from there. So it's also very interesting that it's from a general area from which the capsule was not propagated.
Launched from.
Yeah, launched from. Thank you. So it's just not in that area, and it's just really baffling, interesting, and I think I'm gonna finish reading that article.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about. They don't know where on Earth the algae is tied to, because I know they can genetically,
right,
place it. Geographically they can put it somewhere.
Right. Yeah. Once I look into it, I'll pretty sure I'll add something about it. But as far as I know, no. It's not from anywhere on this earth. I think it just grew out there from whatever is oxidizing or however the International Space Station works with it releasing its water and its air and stuff like that.
That is like so interesting for it to grow in zero.
Exactly. That's what everyone was thinking.
Zero atmosphere, zero oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up actually too, because I definitely want to have it on point, ready for next topic of conversation.
Oh yeah, and I was talking about how you want to do your channel. Here's my channel idea. I want to fucking make like a globe proof channel.
Yeah.
I want to do it the way the Flurs do it, with no fucking evidence. I said so. I want to use that same fucking tactic.
Yeah. Let's see if that works. We'll see.
Yeah, present my evidence.
Yeah, right.
I
bet.
But it's a YouTube video.
I bet you get more
I've done the
subscribers.
research. I have done this. Here's a link to YouTube.
I bet you'll still get more subscribers than a lot of flat earthers.
Oh yeah. I'm still trying to give you a decent PC to where the camera isn't too shit. Or actually, you know what? Maybe if it is too shit, it's perfect.
I use my phone. I use my phone as a webcam right now. My webcam is shit.
Oh, I finally got me a phone that's capable of doing it.
There you go, man. All right. Well, thank. Any.
Here we do have this phone.
Yeah, I'm glad I got this computer. It's like a little dinky laptop, but fuck, it's fast as hell. It's fast. Just because of the solid state drive. Yeah, just because of the solid state drive. It's got a 2.6 Pentium Gold processor and only 4 gigs of RAM.
Oh wow, I've got 8 on my phone.
Oh, on your phone? On my phone, I have 4 gigs of RAM and 32 storage. But I'm talking about my laptop. My laptop has a 120 gigabyte solid state drive, and it has not failed me yet.
Oh no, it's because of the SSD. It's running faster.
Oh yeah, and it's still it fucking boots up in seconds.
Hard disk, because a hard disk, it's got to spin up, and SSD, I don't know how that works, but
Yeah, it's just a flash storage.
Yeah, no parts that move.
Yeah, exactly, no mechanicals. All right, guys, thank you so much again, man. I really, really do appreciate it. You guys made this a whole lot more interesting than it was. And thank you to the Plot Hole. And I got everybody's YouTube in the description. Hey, you got a YouTube yet or no, Mr. Ancito?
Yeah, like I said, it's the channel that I have, but there's nothing on it.
Okay. Well, let me know. I'd start linking your descriptions too, whenever you hop on. Start making random videos. Nah. Hey, don't worry about it. We'll get it next time for sure. Especially if you don't have anything on this. All right. Yeah, just post it in the chat, and I'll link it in the description as well.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. See if I can even find my link or whatever. Because I'm not too savvy on this chair. Oh, I can't share. Okay, I found it. There we go. Alright. Oh, yeah, I can probably pop it in the YouTube chat. I can do it in this chat too here.
Well, that's the Google Meets chat.
Yeah,
You can do that. Yeah, for sure. I'll grab it from there.
Yeah, I can put it in this one and the YouTube one. Doesn't matter.
Well, either or. It's up
Which
to you.
one's easier for you?
It doesn't matter. I'll grab it from either or. You can link it in both if you want. But I'll just there you go. Yeah, I'll put it in the. I'll put that in the description.
I'm not too computer savvy, but I do know how to computer.
Right. It works out perfectly. Me too. But let me get this in here on my description. So copy. Why is it not letting me copy?
Oh wait, I'm probably gonna left that. Oh cool.
See.
Chrome doesn't let me leave a link in YouTube.
Oh wow. That's interesting.
Well, no,
You
it's
would be a moderator, so...
Oh.
Oh, look, I did. Look, I left one.
In YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
seeing it.
It's not. I'm not seeing it either. That's strange. It's probably because you do have.
Google Meet, but...
Yeah.
I can't even erase it. What the hell? Or is it because the video's paused? Oh, fuck, I'm not on pausing that video. It's gonna be a bad feedback.
It's all right. I got it here, and I got it in the description. So
Alright.
I got everybody's stuff in here. Hopefully, maybe someone that I know will see it, and they'll.
If I'm gonna do anything, I'll do what I did last time before I got deleted. Just put up, I make screw.
Right.
I slow down my own music. I've got stuff like Billie Jean. I've got oddball shit.
Oh,
slowed down.
man,
Besides
see-
all the popular stuff.
See, we're definitely gonna have to. I need a intro song, and I just need to figure out this shit too. That I like music though, so I'm gonna have music on this channel as well. Like I'm gonna be talking about certain tracks and stuff that I like.
Yeah, I listen to all the old stuff, and like I said, from Houston, Texas, so yeah, I bang Screw.
Yeah, there you go.
And for Hugh, Screw is slow down music, speed altered and pitch altered.
Oh, you know, yeah, he's like, okay.
After Christmas, but yeah.
And you know
Yeah,
what's
yeah, definitely Screw.
so there's this one. Go ahead. So there's this one.
Well, it's two others. One's a thing that they use in building. You screw into the wood and that kind of thing. And the other end, you screw into a woman. Yeah.
Oh. Whichever one you prefer. But
I hear that's pretty bad when you're in jail.
well, you know, a lot of people maybe prison, but not jail.
You might not want it, but you never lack it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I got your link in the description as well. So just letting you guys. But you know what? Before I leave, I do have to say there's this one song by Zero called One Night. That was just screwed. It's chopped and they have one that's chopped and screwed, but the one that's just screwed is I think it's better than the original.
Yeah, I don't like the chops.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. But the screwed.
Chops is stupid.
Yeah, but the screwed, I like the screwed. I like the way it sounded. It was great. You gotta try to find that one because it's good if you haven't heard it already.
Oh yeah, I've even screwed stuff like Garth Brooks, Britney Spears, some Madonna.
That's cool, man.
Metallica sounds fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, for sure. I would imagine. All right, guys. Well, I'll let you go with this one. And thank you guys again, man. Hopefully I can start getting this thing working a little bit better. And, you know, I can get this video to where it's not like that. All choppy.
No worries, mate. Happy birthday. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. You too. All right.
See you later.
All right, guys.
Take it easy, Mr. Hugh.
All right.
And now I was gonna tell you, I might even put me a little video. I need to try the video editing software on this $800